Hey guys, my name is Kat. I'm a California CPA, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how to use ChatGPT to do tax research. So what we will do, we'll compare a total tax liability for S Corp versus single member LLC. And let's see what ChatGPT does for us. If you want to find out more on what I do, please visit my website, remotecpainla.com. Thank you. So hey guys, we'll use the ChatGPT technology right now to answer the question I got from the client, and so I can send them tax research opinion for me as a CPA. So let's see how it will do and compare it to actual numbers from the tax return. So what I want to ask ChatGPT to calculate federal taxes for S Corp versus single member LLC with income of 200K and 100K of officer's salary for 2022. So it will start giving me the answers. So first it explains for S corporation how the tax is calculated, and it gives me overview of single member LLC. But in the end, it also tells me that it depends. It's nice that it tells to consult with tax professionals. It's pretty awesome of this technology to do that. So let's see. But it also tells me that it's subject to individual income tax rates. So it really depends what they make besides this income. So I will tell ChatGPT that that's the only income they have, and they can provide me with individual tax. So let's see. For S Corp, it provides me with the numbers, and also for LLC. Cool. So it just gave me an answer for LLC, how much the self-employment tax, how much everything would be. So basically, without checking those numbers, I would just let's assume I believe this and this is what I want. I'll just ask the ChatGPT to help me and just organize it so it looks pretty, so I can just send it to the client. So let's see what it does. So basically it tells me introduction, or we can tell it topic for research. Then it gives it characterized everything pretty nice. Analysis of S Corp, and it gave me a conclusion, how much they would pay if they S Corp compared to single member LLC. So I think this is pretty nice. So if, let's say, ChatGPT did everything correct, that's all we need to do, just copy and paste, send it to the client. But because I am a CPA, of course, I need to check those numbers before just sending it strictly to the client. So I would just go back and look at I would start with single member LLC. So basically what it tells me is that we'll pay this amount of self-employment tax. Let's see. And then income tax would be this amount. So I would just, what I did, I'm using Drake to calculate tax liability and see what is off. So let's say self-employment tax. How does it calculate self-employment tax? Tax calculation, self-employment tax. Subject to self-employment tax. Income decreases, taxable federal income tax 32%. So it just gave me really here you go. So self-employment tax, they only calculated, so they took 200K of income, and they calculated 15.3% of social security taxes. So let's say I assume that this entity is QBI, also qualified, it's a qualified business income, but I don't see them taking any deduction for qualified business income. So I'm asking ChatGPT, please consider taxable income, QBI income, and take QBI deduction. Let's see what it does. So now the numbers will be updated. Oh, so it just updated the research for me, but it didn't really update the numbers. So I need to get back and ask, please update calculations for QBI deduction. So what I would like to do, I would like to see QBI. Obviously, I want to see numbers more than just narratives. Okay, so it's telling me that now it's still not deducting QBI deduction from this amount for some reason, because it's still calculating self-employment tax based on 200K, but they should deduct QBI deduction. So okay, let's ask again. Please update the calculations for qualified, maybe, business deduction. So it's asking me, apologize for a confusion. I apologize as a QBI, as a ChatGPT. And let's see, tech really, I recommend consulting tech professionals. So it's kind of getting stuck on those questions, but I can't do it. Please give me an estimate with QBI deduction with consideration so it pretty much tells me assumption it's making, and let's see if it's gonna include QBI or not. So here we go. For single member LLC, we have 20%. It's okay if it's including this. Then it's calculate. Okay, so that's so much better, I think. But it's calculating self-employment tax based on, you see, like right here, self-employment tax based on taxable income of 200K. But it should calculate, please calculate self-employment tax based on amount after QBI deduction of taxable income. Let's see. So basically, I also comparing it to Drake. So I was playing with Drake and I entered the same information. Like right here, we have 100K of income. It calculates QBI of 33K. It's not exactly 20% because of half of self-employment tax deduction right here. Sorry, I'm just gonna see QBI explanation because it's taking like deduction of half of self-employment tax and then it calculates QBI. But other than that, I would like to at least see self-employment tax to be calculated on that amount and then tax to be kind of similar. So basically here we came up with 53,000. This is for LLC because it calculates self-employment tax. So let's see what do we have here. So it says, okay, cool. Now self-employment tax is calculating, so it's smaller. It's really close. So self-employment is 24,000, and here we have self-employment tax of, let's see. it's close. My apologies. Self-employment tax, 23,584. Okay, cool. So it's really close. There's something small is off. I'm not gonna get there, but it's extreme. Like it's really close. So as you see, please. Okay, good. Please add tax on total tax. Let's see if it's going to create like a total tax summary. I guess it's just creating like really rough estimate for us. Okay, this is like way too general. But other than that, all I wanted to say, and it's kind of like you can get to your amounts by telling ChatGPT what to do. So for example, we just added like what? Please calculate self-employment tax based on taxable income and QBI deduction. Also, we can tell it, please make sure you calculate QBI because it calculates QBI roughly 20%. And we probably can tell, please make sure you deduct, sorry, I'm looking this. You make sure you deduct half of self-employment tax as well. So I don't think this is 100% accurate, but in general, it works pretty well. It gives us a good overview. We need to make sure we double check those calculations. And then I think summary is really nice. So if you send it like this summary, or we can make it shorter, like whatever you want, it looks really good. I also was playing with a couple, I was just playing around and I think it's kind of like it was doing like please deduct QBI deduction for LLC taxes, and there's certain things we can tell it to do and it listens, but we want to make sure we check the amounts. Yeah, so I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and if you like how I teach or what I explain, I also have a couple online courses, so please go to Remote CPA in LA and check it out what I have to offer. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.